Guys, there is fire on the mountain. Immediately after the evictions, Lucy and Nengi had a clash. Guess what happened? Immediately after the evictions, Lucy was in the restroom. She wanted to use the restroom. And you know, as Lucy is, Lucy, they always try to talk when she's alone. I mean, Lucy just talks. I mean, nobody's there, but she could just talk. I mean, I understand the fact that sometimes you just want to talk to yourself. So right now, you know that Dorothy, Katrina, and Lucy became like a trio before Katrina was evicted. So after Katrina was evicted, you know, both of them still like, you know, they're still very close. And Lucy is angry at the fact that every week, week in, week out, Dorothy is always in the conversation of Ozo and Nengi. I mean, Ebuka tries to bring Dorothy into the conversation that's got to do with Ozo and Nengi. And Lucy is pissed. So Lucy was in the restroom just talking about it alone. Then Nengi walked into the restroom and heard Lucy talking and said, "Hey, I hope you're not talking to me." And that was how it started. I mean, it got to a point that Lucy began to even insult Ozo, because while they were fighting, Ozo decided to just come towards Lucy and say, "Lucy, I think I need you to calm down." I mean, Lucy just flared up and said, "Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? Look at it." Then Ozo decided to go meet Nengi and just drag her into one of the rooms and was talking to her. And, you know, Nengi was like, "You know what, we're going to behave like kids. I mean, let's behave like children tonight. It's loud." And guess what, guys? I think that it became too much for Ozo, because Ozo had to literally walk out of the room where Lucy was talking to him. I mean, Lucy began to bring Dorothy and started insulting Ozo.
But you all are going to see. You people are going to see through her rubbish. You also see. You in particular, because it is you every single time. And I don't get it. I really do not. I need to understand, because, yeah, first of all, she told you she had a boyfriend. So I'm still trying to understand why you're following her around. And now you're also following Dora, because I want to just applaud Ozo for being cool at that point. But it got to a point that Lucy wasn't even allowing Ozo to talk. And at that point, Ozo just left the room. So for me, in my own opinion, I know it's really annoying when you're not talking about somebody and they just walk up to you and say, "Hey, are you talking about me?" and all of that. But I think that Lucy should have just, you know, ignored her. It's really, really hard. But sometimes you just want to be quiet, ignore the person, and let things just die down. You have the head of house there. But guess what? They just threw caution to the wind. I'm just grateful that they didn't hit themselves, because or else one of them would have just left the show immediately. With the way it's going right now, the house is becoming tougher. I mean, the atmosphere is becoming more hot. And guess what, guys? It is what we signed up for in this lockdown season. I am your very own Olufemi Daniel. And until next time I come your way, if you're still watching me and you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells. And of course, I'm going to bring you all of the juiciest gists of BBNaija Lockdown 2020. Until next time I come your way, please go on all my social media platforms, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and of course on TikTok at The Femi Daniel. Until next time I come your way, love you all.